Hello guys, this is Endeavor, welcome back. Sorry to have cut short last episode, but believe it or not, the people doing the reworks on two flats above of mine just started drilling non-stop after the first mission of the day, and it all got quite messy. I lost my track of food, constant stops. Hopefully today will be better. We'll be able at least to just do one mission, get on with it. We do have the primitive Centurion in storage. We could bring it up, but I'm going to wait for a bit more mech tech points. I don't think if the upgrade we're doing right now it's related to will get us more mech points or not, but it's going to be good for us. Actually, we could wait for a day, and thus if we do so, we're getting the 5th slot for another mech, so we're probably going to do so. At least can't get any meaningful improvements, so Smirk is going on a mech which has no mask or supercharger, so keep him normal. And Paradise, we've already seen. Witness is good. So we wait for one day, we get the 5th mech slot going for us. We line up the next engineering upgrade, which probably it's time for the gamma pod, but I'm going to improve a bit the model. It's quite quick to do the upgraded library, so this will be quite good. Let's see what we have here, and when we come out of the mission, if we're not too upset about it. So no, that's only one leopard one. Heavy asset means we wouldn't bring the 5th mech. So Lyran, Battle, 3 skulls, might as well go and try it. Unless no, we got no. We're going for this one. We finally have the slots to bring the Whitworth with us, so we should. Okay, we don't want him. And on lance 3 we get the Galleon and the Yellow Jacket, and now to assign pilots. So Arbiter on the Gauntlet, Indivil will go in the Centurion. I know he's got no affinities, but until we find a good killer mech, until we make our headshot mech, he's not going to get into a mech for long. So Paradise we get on the Galleon, Witness on the Yellow Jacket, and we swap them because their affinities are the other way around. Hopefully this will be good enough. We're 2 skulls value going for a 3 skull mission. We could get some nasty stuff in here, but I well thought if I'm going to make them episodes a bit shorter, might as well get into heavy skull. We might go for a 3 skulls in the hopes that we'd find a good fight in there. No longer going for the grinding if you want. It's good to do as we've been done, as we're slowly building our affinities for the beta lands. But on the other hand, I understand it makes for a bit washed out content. We've been lucky though in drawing the composition of the op force. We found some pretty interesting mechs lately. We got for parts of a Black Reaper, a Red Reaper, sorry. We got the 5 parts of the Primitive Orion, and we could well do something with it. But we don't have a standard engine, so I'm probably going to get one if we get one from this mission. They're near the base. We don't have friends or help, so let's see what we can do. Got the base here. We probably... that's the canyon approach, and we might not want to get through there. So maybe the deployment they gave us is the good one this time. Haven't really looked at other parts of this map.
So lovely.
I haven't drawn it in
This place isn't so
quite
bad.
a lot of time,
right?
so let's see. Are we at the map?
I hear ya.
I live to serve.
Not
I hear
really.
ya.
We're inside the map, so let's see what the up for is. Get
How might I
towards
help?
them.
Confirmed.
Hopefully we don't find that many stuff. But if we find it, at least it will make for an
Head
interesting
now.
video, so... Oh, it's
Coordinates received.
beautiful how the fire starter is starting to just zoom around the map. Are we able to get down here? Yeah, probably. So
On my way.
let's get going. Let's see what we see
You betcha.
on the next turns.
Yeah, Commander.
Yeah, you just can't get it once, but it's good enough anyway. I want to get down. Well, we'll see if we're able to get down there. We have to. Well, we don't have to take out the mask
I'm
yet,
walking here.
and we actually managed to make contact. So, well, Mars Carrier isn't all that exciting, to be honest, but okay. Let's see, let's hope the other members of the lands are a bit more exciting.
Coordinates received.
Let's see what we see with you. Well, next turn we're going to drone in and hide behind the mountain if we can.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, what can we see? Yeah, we're not in range anyway, so might as well
Affirmative.
keep approaching.
I've got your back.
We got no direct line of sight,
Moving
whatever
in
we
a sprint.
do. Hopefully this doesn't block the approach.
Orders?
We must get on off the mask. Mask off, sorry. So
On that.
we sprint for a bit. We're
Standing
just
by.
closing up, trying to see
my way,
what we
double
got
time.
for
Waiting for
opposition here.
Hauling in.
Let's see these LRMs. Yeah, it's only 7,
Confirmed.
but might as well throw them, and we should now start seeing what we have around. Oh, probably next up. Okay, we see something. Another IMC and an Oswald 2M. I think we've drawn primitives again. Yeah, most likely. Okay, witness, you stay. 6 evasion should be good enough, so in we
Is that
go.
it? I'm reporting.
And Yellow Jacket just closes in. Hopefully next turn
Roger.
we'll be able to do something. So, more IMC parts, because the Ostward doesn't look that appealing. Well, some hits from the Mars,
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
but
What
we
can I
don't
do for
see
you?
a 4th mech yet. Do we have another approach? Well, we probably don't want to get on another approach. We see an Asha as the 4th member of the Lands. Doesn't look that exciting neither. So, pretty much think we will be trying to get more parts of the primitive Orion, the Orion C. We've got 6 parts, so if we managed to somewhat get 4 of this one. Okay, good hit. I was just closing in, didn't think it'd have range. That's all good. Centurion should have a shot on you. I don't think he'll be obstructed. Okay, anyway, got your right torso open. Which means we'll have to be a bit more careful about what we do when engaging you. Still good enough. As I said, we already have 6 parts of Orion Cs, so might as well do short work of him. AC5 out of the table, that was a very good crit. He's left with, I think, just 2 medium lasers, something
Yes,
like this.
Commander.
All in all, pretty good. So let's see what the, yeah, just 5 LRMs shot at us.
Commander?
Archer. Well, we need to get going as you're
Going
being
full
left
throttle.
behind. But yeah, some LRMs seem like a good option. We don't hit none. The Mars carrier moves a bit around, hits the galleon a bit more,
Waiting for orders.
and the Firestarter can close in. Let's see what we get to if we enable the supercharger. 80 evasion looks
Going turbo.
most excellent. We're going to jam him as well, so in we go. 42s means we're most likely going to hit once or twice where we want. He's lost evasion, so let's see if we somehow can get direct line of sight. We can. And yeah, we keep shooting with everything. We don't hit the ghost rifle. And you still aren't in range, so we just keep secluded here for a bit. No, that's another thing. You,
On the way. Double tap.
we can shoot the Ultra. Hopefully we hit one of them. We did. Got one arm open as well.
What can I do for you?
And the galleon could get him for a very interesting shot on your open torso, but oh, that's actually
Stay down.
the whole mech out. Okay,
Standing by.
looks like we're not going to have that many parts of Honor IMC to pick from, but oh well.
On it.
Awaiting orders.
There wasn't much stuff in here, which was
Sprinting.
definitely interesting for us. Yeah, you should be well within minimum range, but the Oswald isn't, and we hit him. Very good hits on the yellow jacket. Probably should have not approached it this
Nice try.
fast, but oh well.
Good to go.
So still have the supercharger available,
Tell me what to do.
so we close on the Oswald. Sorry. And yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not really afraid of these things. Why should I? It's just
Aye, aye.
a bunch of primitives running around, so might as well do short work of them and try to get into
Standing by.
another mission which results more interesting
Got it,
for us.
Commander. Going turbo.
Galleon just gets in.
No sweat.
I know you're going to
the
say I'm very reckless with my vehicles, but as we already established, it's not that.
Have no doubt it will be done.
It's not that clear whether you can lose or
Have no
not.
doubt
I
it will
mean,
be done.
we've been doing
That's a
some
kill.
pretty reckless stuff. We mostly get them down mission after mission, and even though we're doing that, we keep getting them back. So
Moving fast.
at one point or another, we'll get more vehicles, and quite frankly, the yellow jacket is nice, but the galleon is not something that we want to keep for the mid-game. We're actually well past the point where we needed him. It's mostly just a scout right now for us, so take one medium laser out. We hit him in the leg. We actually got him. We're going with please now, so whenever we kick, we get
Accelerating to
get
maximum speed.
Juggernaut on, which is good. So 19 or 17 for the price.
Waiting on you,
Might as
Commander.
well get him into trouble. So Galleon moves for a bit, still provides a very good target for
All
them.
weapons are go.
Mostly trying to see if this one also gets
Send me a real opponent.
unstable very soon, but he didn't.
No shooting.
Finally
just
getting
running.
in range with the other mechs.
Receiving you.
We actually have
On the move. Full speed.
vision to the back one. Well, it's not much, but it's something. We tag him. Centurion might get line of sight as well.
Roger that.
We'll see. Well, that's a very good hitchens here. So we open him.
You have orders?
important to have a back shot here.
Full speed ahead.
He's not moved much, this Asher, so
Firing.
we go for it and we hit on the side. That was the Asher shooting, and he didn't move at all. And the Ostward just tried to send some missiles
What can I do for you?
in the direction of Firestarter, which is actually good because means he didn't connect many due to elements. We miss our kick, or still awful evasive. That's another explosion.
I've got your back.
Centurion got an open shot, direct line of sight to, well, we actually hit the other side. We hit side, but the one which is hidden. Very good hit. With the ghosts, we're actually starting to see how we're connecting more and more.
I'm here.
So this should probably seal it. And we see what we can take here. Nothing else, we get one Orion part.
What happens?
And
Mission successful.
depending on what the vehicles bring, perhaps even a standard engine, because the Ostwar and the Orion C were primitive. The Mars Carrier, I think it's also primitive. The Asher, I'm not so sure about. So 312,000 civils, that's good money for us. We could probably have sold a bit of stuff, but not much going around here. So, no, only 5 parts of the Orion. I thought we had more than 5. Okay. What else have we got here? Well, not really much. So, we might as well. 20 tons, it's not that interesting, so we take the Asha parts in the hopes this thing is combinable with other medium tanks and we get something interesting out of it. So that's our 4 picks. And we also get 2 ultralight carrier parts, LRM-20 which can go, LRM-5s will go as well. The medium we can sell, the 125 we sell. Internal combustion are not what we're looking for, primitive can go, primitive stuff out. Ammo flamer we're not going to use anytime soon. And LRM safe ammo is actually not that appealing and we have some, so sold some stuff, keep some, and we get out of here and hopefully into a more interesting mission with our friends, the Battletech. I didn't think that we'd get they would get time for a mission. We were actually looking for a challenge mission going for the 3 schools, but game decided to roll low on the offer composition, and that's what we got. Just 1 day repairs. At this point, got some 2 days to go on the Battleland's fatigue, so we might as well bring up the Orion C. I know, it's a primitive, whatever, but we might end up using it. I know. It's quite mad. I'm going for the primitive, but Orions do have anti-air targeting. Now it's pretty much broken in the center. I was considering bringing it up if it had if we managed to bring it in good condition, but half a meal plus the repairs we're going to do, it's not good for what we're trying here. So, well, we still got one part of the primitive one, and it's actually very good money considering it's primitive. So we just do it like this. We get the 1 day of repairs of the table and another one to get the battalions outer fatigue. We must spec someone to get into the 5th mech, so a bit more. Another visit to the barracks is granted, needed. Jiangxi can get 1 point in tactics, which is good. And let's see, the 1 legion is only bringing 1500 experience to the table, so. But I don't think Synapse brings more than that. So we're all, well, 4000 is better than whatever he brought. Yeah, we're just going with 4-4 with him. He'll be on the Whitworth, most likely. So let's see if we can find something interesting here. Well, just destroy base won't do it. Sorry. I would very much like there's a destroy base or a capture base which also brings a heavy lance back to help it. It's good. Well, not that many things here. Escort 1.5, probably going for the assassination, come to think about it. So it gets us some rep with Lyrens. So mech warrior, we're usually going on the Whitworth, but we need someone to get into the Centurion, so you're probably going there. Oh, you can't pilot mech, sorry. No, mech warrior. I got confused, picked the wrong guy. So you have affinities for the gauntlet. Plova, not Plova. What's with Synapse? He's here. So for the vehicles, Plova goes on the galleon, and Barley will go into the yellow jacket, and in we go. Hopefully it's a decent assassination target. We're still well within our bracket, so we might find something interesting here. And actually the last 2 schools missions is where we found all the interesting mechs, so we'll see. I'm going to make a small cut while the mission loads. I have to make a phone call, so I'll be up when it loads. Just a second. So the mission's up and I'm back here. Without much further ado, we go in.
Command interface initiated.
Whoa, that's pretty much very glitched water we have here. Okay. Don't know what happens, but oh, this is actually the repurpose map. Can we drop on top of the base? Well, might as well drop here. we know it's quite safe and we'll be able to get the high ground there. Good news is we only see 2 lances and we have contact with the first one immediately, so
Creatures living.
see a heads up. We might want to wait and see what the members of this lance do. We'll wait at least until turn 14 and see if something else reveals itself. Maxim, adjusting APCs, not very worried about it, and that should just be the heads up to go unless we have a support lance hidden. So
Ready for orders.
give me my mechs please, thank you very much. That's the medium, at least in range. We see a Viper, that's interesting. And we've got better hit chances on it than on the heads up, although the heads up is sporting an AC-20, so we very much want to focus the thing. It's a 30%, might not be good enough, but as I said, we're starting to hit more and more. So I very much want to focus the heads up first, please. It's only 35s, but we'll hit a bunch of them. We're shaving his armor good. Might actually want to keep hidden. We got 40-ish %. We see a CK3M, which is the LRM one, I think. Going for it afterwards. So AC-20 is off the table, which is most good for us. And if we go down, we have a direct shot on the Viper, so there we go. We actually hit him in the right torso. And if we get the masking, which a striker can do now, we can get on the high ground with him and see the rest of the lance. So Maxim actually is bringing quite some stuff. It's actually more interesting than I thought it'd be. This 3M isn't the LRM one. Brings ballistic and 3 energy. Well, might as well shoot on the Maxim, but we miss everything. So Galleon still to go. Get in and give the Viper something nice to shoot at.
Firing all weapons.
We actually managed to hit the medium laser, which is
Standing by.
quite honestly very good. Do we have follow-up if we go in now? Not really, so Jiangxi will reserve and we let the Viper go first. Well, actually it's the Cicada which goes first. That was an AC5, I think, from the Cicada.
Commander.
Jiangxi still wants to reserve. I know, getting into hesitation, but get a medium heavy laser to hit the yellow jacket, but having waited means we're able to get the Infernos in range for the Viper. get some hit in. You can't use the mask, so we're not trying to.
Double time. Let's go.
And you'll go for the Maxim, because I have no idea what this configuration is. We hit one AC, one Ultra.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Archer very much wants to, well, must get the super. Come on! I just took it off. Okay. Well, that's some days of repairing.
10-4.
I was going to turn it off. I don't know what happened. Maybe I clicked twice. So, yeah. Inferno's in range. And quite honestly, we're not doing anything else. We just want to hit him up. Still wondering what happened with the supercharger.
Standing by.
So, we don't want to get into trouble, so you're just going in and you do nothing, because what we really want to do now is get in range to shoot the cicada. The Viper will most likely just overheat itself completely. The cicada 3M brings an AC5, an Ultra AC5, so looks like a good idea to get it
Waiting for
out.
orders.
Okay, here we don't get the supercharge explosion. I'm actually not kidding, I'm baffled at what happened here.
I've got your back.
So, do we get an obstructed line of sight to the cicada here.
Confirm.
Some very good hits. It's open. Do we want the XL? Well, it'll be quite complicated to get it, so I probably don't want to mess too much with this
Ready
thing.
for orders.
And you are going to close up and try and hit, well, Maxim, the max. The APC is not really doable, so I'm just going to poke you a bit.
Scored a critical hit. How can I help?
Centurion can't get line of sight to the APC on the back, so oh come on, over twisted here. So we're doing nothing. And yeah, we're hitting. Well, he closed down. Actually.
Commander?
I was going to say we were going to beat
Roger,
the
Skipper. Taking
barrage until it hit it overheated, but apparently
the shot.
he didn't want to on just
Commander?
shut down, even though. So you bring some ammo and we can't hit you in the front, which means we're going to go for the poles and some inferno here. Upper arm destroyed, medium laser destroyed.
Take that.
He's panicked, which is good for us.
Orders?
Galleon will get into the mineral field to give the APC something to shoot at. Hopefully the mineral field and the 4-5 evasion we got is enough to make the streaks not connect. But he went for the yellow jacket. Oh well. We get 63% on it, well 56 after moving.
Engage target.
But you missed this time.
That didn't hit.
No, it didn't. So, Archer can't get into line of sight to the... Sorry. The Viper, but we have a shot on the Cicada. We try and stress him a bit more.
Standing by.
By a starter. Whatever we do, we go through fire. So we're going to turn DNI off. And just pulse him in the head, I guess. Well, we can get one needle in. We got him open, engine crit.
That hit something good.
I think we actually still have one
I'm moving.
one part of the... Oh, I don't want to hit you at all. We're going for the Maxim. And I know, I'm quite toying with everyone here, but... Well, the Ultra should still be shut down, so... We still got some leeway here. And it still is, actually.
Good to go.
You're going to
Full speed.
try
No target.
and get the Maxim out.
Acknowledge.
You didn't, but well,
I'm here.
target acquired is an interesting thing to have. Do we have a shot? We don't. So we'll have to get in like this. We're actually hitting on the open side, but if I crit you out, as I said, I think we still have one part of a Viper, so 4 parts will be good enough if we don't find something which interests us from the main target, which we still haven't seen. We try and get the Maxim, but we don't succeed.
Damage.
It probably will go for the flyer again, even though we have 2 mechs exposing their backs to him. Flyer doesn't bring AMS, and they tend to prioritize them all the time. So, Yellow Jacket keeps trying to hit the Maxim, and I don't think we'll be able to get line of sight to... Oh wait, we actually do. So, some Infernos on the attack. We're most likely going to blow in. We actually don't.
Critical hit.
Commander?
So, fire starter. Can you somehow get line of sight to the Maxim? You can't. So, we're just going to move here, and by doing so, we don't need.
I'm there.
We don't need the supercharger. One hit on the Cicada. Is he stressed? We don't see
I'm
it.
your spaniel.
You still can't get line of sight to that thing, so we're going to move
I'll
and
race ya.
hit him in the back because we haven't opened that yet. So I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, we didn't manage to get the Excel, but
How can I help?
I'm considering, I'm hoping that the main target does have something interesting
Commander.
to just complement what we get from the Viper we
Reserving
have
action.
on the table, the 4 parts we have. Good hits on the yellow jacket, hopefully now
Yes,
we
Commander.
have line of sight to it and we're
Understood.
able
Moving fast.
to get rid of him. Trying to see if we somehow
have it.
saw the target, but apparently not. He's on the other side of the dam, so we'll get there. Okay, yellow jacket moves for
I got
3 and tries to get him, but we don't.
No love on that strap. Commander.
Gauntlet, on the other hand, does have a shot.
Position confirmed.
It's only a 30-ish, but we hit once on the front, so
Standing by.
little by little we ended up okay. Worst thing happening here. I thought we had turned off the supercharger, but I guess I connected the DNI thinking
I've got your back.
it was the
Roger
supercharger.
that.
The bank punch, the tank punch out,
Standing by.
so we're free to try and go towards
I
the
copy.
main target. That was a Nekokaje. What are you? That's a pirate mech, but what in the 7 hells are you? Well, not sure.
Confirm.
Brings a
I got
PPC
you.
pirate and well, we can see it
Orders.
angle. Trying to think of the denomination to
Copy that. I'm
see
receiving you.
what it is, but it doesn't come to my mind right now. SCP, SCH.
Primitive.
Pirate Shadow Card, perhaps. We'll see.
Waiting for orders.
You don't want to turn on
How can I help?
the supercharger because of the weird things we've had. We're actually
Waiting
We've
for
actually lost our backup supercharger. I was being cautious with it. I've never had
orders. On the move. Full speed.
supercharger blow on the second turn.
Quick stepping it.
Well, unless you had a crit chance in the first go. But I thought you couldn't get it blown by turning it off, whatever the state it was in.
Ready for orders.
So,
Heading
guy
out.
closes
Full
in.
Standing by.
And we start approaching with caution.
Copy that, Commander.
All
They
of
will be
us
done.
against it. So
Talk to me.
it's 7 of us, so it's him who should be running for his life. Yeah, Shadow Cat. So a pirate Shadow Cat, which brings some Hydra, apparently. A PPC pirate.
Roger that.
Well, we'll see.
Skipper?
We don't want
Copy
to
that,
get
Commander.
direct line aside yet. We want to be there with as many mechs as we can.
I got you.
And yeah, the archer is
Wait your
trailing.
command.
Well, that's what happens when you get
Got it, Commander.
your supercharger out.
Waiting for orders.
I did. Well,
Commander?
it's no use in repeating 14 times. I
Oh,
didn't think it
throttle.
would blow off. I actually didn't. Okay, 2 very good hits on the PPCs means
Waiting for orders.
the
Acknowledged.
yellow jacket is already off the table.
I've
We
got
should
your
respect this guy.
Confirmed.
Obviously, if we have got
I'm ready.
the target with no,
On the way.
not more
Double
than
tap.
one lance, is because the value somehow is there,
Commander,
and we haven't drawn primitives this time, so Hydra could be a
Damage is light.
problem
Talk to me.
depending on what he
Ready to
does, but I'm mostly guessing
Orders?
getting on the ridge and shooting
Roger.
him from there will be enough to
Yes,
actually
Commander.
get him off the table.
Roger
And
that.
yeah, we're not waiting for
I live to serve.
our
Going full throttle.
our archer, which means we won't be
Yep.
able to hit him up. We get down
Double tap.
here,
Let's go.
still must get across
standing by.
that dam.
I've got your back.
So, Centurion can probably get direct line aside, but first I'd like him to move up and do its thing. Throwing Hydra on the fire starter, I'm okay with it.
Standing by.
Gauntlet can get
No shooting.
line
Just
aside
running.
to it, so
Primary target damage, Commander.
we actually hit both AC-10 shots, one to the right leg, one to the
How can I help?
center. But the Centurion actually can't get into range, so that was an interesting move indeed, what you did here. We just move
Roger.
Embrace.
Waiting for orders.
Whitworth wants to sprint in as well,
I'm your spaniel.
and you oiling up.
No
In
shooting.
case
Just running.
he'd much rather shoot the galleon than our mechs. Come on, Archer, you can join us.
Waiting for orders.
So, yeah, that was actually the only point where we had line of sight to him. He moves a bit back and goes for the gauntlet, but between the MS and the fact that he missed his PPC shots, we get no damage at all,
I'm receiving you.
and we still don't have line of sight to it, so we probably want to
Acknowledged.
get down the ridge, and thus
Receiving you.
we wait for the archer to
Commander,
get on top of the ridge. We get all four.
Talk to me.
That's the death. All the
Copy that.
that's the ball map, which is a very small map in which
Order.
we used to get some interesting brawls going. That's one of the most fun maps.
Confirm.
No, actually, looks like the escort. Well, not escort, but
All right,
this
let's move.
ambush envoy one. I don't know if it's the same one as the. Yeah, actually, is the battle where you get
Waiting
reinforcements.
for orders.
So we keep out of sight
Ready for orders.
and keep going down. Yeah, I know, we had a shot, but much rather get down and get the archer also in, so he can also help. If we keep going at him, we might open him up
Clear the
and
way. I'm coming in fast.
get him
Standing
to
by.
run away. And this
On my way.
we
Double
don't
time.
want.
I'm here.
So, can you get a back shot on him? You can.
No shooting. Just running.
Let's stress him a bit.
Confirmed. Orders. Moving to full throttle.
Standing
Should
by.
really take a look at the DNA cockpit, because
10
we've
4.
been with the thing blocked for a while. Goes on the side, hit one PPC, didn't shoot anything
Good to go.
else. Gauntlet
Roger. Full speed.
probably has a bad shot, so we won't do it.
got your back.
You will also not have much proficiencies.
I'm receiving you. Understood. Moving fast.
Well, we've closed in.
Yep.
Next turn we also have the archer in range, hopefully, so let's see what we see.
Heading out. Full speed.
Braxton evasion,
Target
and
lock on
we
enemy
let
rear.
him... Whoa, we actually open him on the back. Okay. Well, he has to cross
Commander.
the whole map, so we're probably good. Go, go. What are you going to do? Just move up?
What's up, boss?
No, not expecting good hindrances,
Copy that.
but we actually hit one.
I will be done. I am the wind.
One ultra shot, so all good here. It's 12 or 19, doesn't help much at all. Well, I just keep shooting. We got him panicked, so might as well
Oh, man.
try it.
Confirm.
Get a frontal shot on him. I know. Very bad instances, but we're just going for volume of fire here.
Waiting
We
for
actually
orders.
get a lot of hit on him. And time has come to see if we can get a back shot here. We can't. So, do we use? What's wrong with you? Okay. Nothing apparently, we just turn too much and just run in without the supercharger and hit him with the pulses then, I guess.
Commander,
Galleon closes up.
all in ass.
And we prepare to...
Talk to me.
Oh, wait for it. We still got you. Probably
Aye,
too close for the LRMs, yeah. Oh well. Lost evasive. He moves back and shoots the PPCs into the range which was in front of him. So
Understood. Moving fast.
Ultra shut down. But max shots I'm going to give a try. We tagged him, so that's something. And we get him with pulses.
Firing from a set.
That should stress him a bit more.
I've got your back.
Centurion. Keep him to perfect range. That's probably too much. 15 Artemis to the open torso. If it hits the open torso, we blow him. But we already have some good stuff on the table, so yeah, we take it.
Mission successful.
I'm not even sure if we had 4 or 5 priority picks here, so and I'm quite more interested in the Viper than into this Pirate Shadowcat. So, supercharger blown out. So you're giving me 5 Gyros XXL for the 4 Nekokaja parts. It's only 3 rep, so I'm not willing to lose it. So yeah, we have the Viper. And the Shadowcat we're not going to use anytime soon. Let's see what we have for clan tech on the table, but not expecting much here. Sheath beacon could be a thing, but that's the smaller one, and quite honestly, cool shot could also be a thing. But then we'd be missing on the parts we have on the table. Prototype, double heatsink is also interesting. But I've already got my picks. Supercharger, because we've blown the one in the Archer, and I very much want it back in. And for Viper parts, which allows us to get another mech brought up and hopefully good money by scrapping it. We also get an AMS flare, which is good because we have lots of open slots for specialist slots. An air medium, an air PPC pirate, which is interesting somehow. We keep it. MML5 Kangaroo, small pulse we keep. We have 2 Walter 5s, so we don't need them. We get the cool shot and the PPC capacitator. Ammo for RMS and some generic LRM and Deadfire SRM ammo, which is all in all very good salvage here. So it actually got more interesting in the 2 skulls mission than the 3 skulls one we did. But yeah, sometimes it happens. So I'm guessing the supercharger getting blown off means we have some 3-4 days repairs. Means the Alpha lens will be out of commission for a day or something. So let's see. Oh no, only 1 day repairs, which means we'll be able to get this thing out in no time as well. So we put it first because we very much want to repair it. But getting the supercharger back in will have to be something for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. This is In The Bill. See you next time.